think these numbers show us about how people are using firearms?
Well, the statistics are that there's 46,000 lives taken with guns. Some of that, 2/3, I think it's 55% in 2020 was suicide. It gets the number down to in the teens that we're talking about people that would, in your districts, that would meet a gun in a gun crime. It considerably lowers that number. Now, if you look at the defensive use of firearms, it's exponentially higher than those numbers. So my position is that guns save lives exponentially more than they're taking unlawfully lives.
So, Ms. Muller, with relationship to police coming in and responding to very dangerous situations, violent situations, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's an active shooter, whether it's some other kind of violence that's being perpetrated, how long does it usually take? I mean, what's the difference vis-a-vis their arrival time and their intervention time with those who are armed and can defend themselves and know how to use the weapon?
Police response time is, I think there's an average of 3 to 5 minutes. I can tell you that the majority of our time as police officers is spent cleaning up messes and responding and taking calls, taking reports and doing investigations. It is not protecting people. It is actually, unfortunately, in my opinion, that it is not the police officer's duty by SCOTUS that they have no duty to protect, and that's what we found in Parkland. When you say SCOTUS, you're talking about a ruling of the United States Supreme Court. Yes, sir. We have to protect our children like we protect the people in this building. You guys use guns. You put a wall up. The hypocrisy doesn't go unnoticed. You put military people with guns everywhere. If that's what it takes to protect our schools, that's what I expect Congress to do. It's not brain surgery. I want to protect the kids.
So a comment was made earlier about since Arizona went to a constitutional carry status in 2010, that the overall homicide rate per 100,000, she didn't use the term per 100,000, but the overall homicide rate had increased in Arizona. Have you had a chance to look at that data?
I did. It was during the legislator Goodwin's comments, the 8% of aggravated assault that had increased since Arizona adopted open carry or permitless carry. That struck me because that's not consistent with what I know as statistics based on open carry. And I went and looked at it while you guys were on recess. In Arizona from 2010 to 2019, murder has declined 22%. Murder has declined 22%. Robberies has declined 19%. And aggravated assault, I'm still trying to figure out because she said aggravated assault with a firearm. And aggravated assault, it's not necessarily with just a firearm. There isn't a statute, at least in my old department or my old city and state, that aggravated assault was with anything. It could be a car. So that was up 8%. So if you're going to, if she's going to claim that open carry.
Just real quick, because I'm almost out of time. That data is not disaggregated in Arizona by whether it's by weapon or by guns or by some other weapon, knife, car, anything, whether it's a police officer who's being assaulted, because that is categorized as an aggravated assault. That information is not disaggregated. So that's why I found that testimony interesting. With that, my time has expired. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank the gentleman for his line of questioning. And as I indicated,